It's Monday, guys. All right. So, we just got back from the Wisconsin River. We got ourselves about the equivalent of a 5-gallon pail's worth of decent, super rich sands. We're going to turn around. I'm not messing around today. We're going to take all of this, guys, and we're going to run it on my big old 2-stage. So stay tuned, guys. Welcome back to the Rock Hound Channel. Alright, guys, we are here at my 2-stage high banker, all built out of scrap. This thing is a thing of beauty. Trust me, it does everything that you need it to do when it comes down to high bankers, guys. And we built this booger out of rain gutters, a little bit of wood, some end caps from a chip rack, and a little bit of prayer. So we're going to go ahead and fire this guy up, and you guys get to see what we got going on today. So guys, we have got equivalent of roughly about a 5-gallon pail worth of material here. I didn't turn around and do anything else to it but dig it up, sift it out as much as I could. There's a bunch of boxes, a bunch of nasties in here, but it's loaded with gold. We're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so today I'm going to go ahead. Right on those big old scoops today, it's going to be a little too hard to get up in those buckets, so we're going to go ahead and run my little scooper here. We're going to get everything all squared away here. We're going to be running everything through a sifter. That way we make certain to get all of the gravels and such up out of there. So here we go, guys. Like I said, it's going to be icky. You're going to see this stuff turning into a big old mudslide. That's why we built it. Almost just like this. Oh, icky baby. That's the nasty. Got roots in there too. I made certain I got it all. Now I've got Brando here. He's over there getting himself all squared away with the golf cube. We'll be visiting him just shortly here. So stay tuned. Alright, let's get this full. So once again, we are running this whole system is running on a 1 horsepower jacuzzi motor with industrial hosing. Absolute machine. This thing just absolutely loves to run. So guys, hang tight. We're going to go ahead, continue running here. We'll see you in a minute. So guys, if you watched yesterday's episode, you know I turned around, went out to the Wisconsin River. Also paid a visit to the Grand River. This here is all from the Wisconsin River off from that gravel bar. I just turned around, scooped it, went home with it. Guys, I got a little bit of a bucket that having Brando over there work, and hopefully he finds some salt. Meanwhile, while we're waiting on that, we gotta get this full. I wasn't kidding about everything, guys. I brought it all home. Everything but the kitchen sink in there. There's roots, there's clay, there's dirt. You name it, it's all in. Found an awesome spot that was close to a jointed area where a fallen tree was. So I turned around and I dug everything up out of there, painted as much as I could. That's what he's working on over there, guys. But the rest of it, it got so gosh darn windy over there. Caught me a chill. I just turned around, ran everything back into the bucket, and I brought it back. Now, if you guys turn around and watch yesterday's episode, please leave down in the comment section below Rock 15. That is Rock 15. Let me know that you were out there and you watched yesterday's episode. Alright, I had to get me a quick coffee break and check up on Mr. Bransel over here. He is already hot on that gold. He already saw a few nice shinies up out of here. I knew there was some.
Hopefully I got it because it was buried down in that mat.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind that it was in there, guys. I did some panning on some of this stuff for the finisher pan just before the wind got super crazy yesterday, and I saw some decent flakes coming out of here. Now mind you guys, this is coming up out of the moss roots and whatnot garbage, and it's just a small portion of what's over there, guys, on our 2-stage. So I'm gonna go ahead, get back to it, let him get back to work. Yeah, it's time for him to work the gosh darn gold cube, so he's gonna do that. So, guys, let's get back to it over there. Now, guys, I just wanted to give you a couple of quick stats on this machine here. This is capable of running between 3 to 5 gallon pails within about 2 hours. That's me taking my time. If I run this and rush it all the way to the absolute limit, this book can pile away 5 gallon pails in under 30 minutes and not lose this type of gold. I got everything up in here. Now in our 2-stage high banker here, I run none other than the Gold Hug Mother Lode sluice mats. And it's just strictly those. That's all I run up on here. It's perfect for flower gold. It's perfect for all the little nuggies too, guys. So I don't have to worry about losing anything up on these mats. Everything catches up on those gold on mats. I also want to let you guys know too that this Tuesday I will be back over at the Graves Mark IV facet machine. I have got some special treats for you guys. We've got 2 absolute beautiful stones that we will be running, and please be sure to watch Tuesday's episode. It's going to be awesome. Oh, there's just so much pumpkin here. If it wasn't for that wind, I would have done a far better job. Oh, that nasty stuff. Normally I don't care about stuff like this around across there, but I'm just not taking any chances. The gold has been just so thin. Even though I trust our mats, I just don't trust everything else. Something like this would definitely take your gold square out of the mat. Oh, this stuff is nasty. That water is horrible looking. That's the worst it's looked since I ran all 11 5-gallon pails last year. Ew, icky, baby. We're still steadily going on up in here. That's most of the muck like I was talking about. Both of these have got it in there, sadly. That's about what the water looked like when I was out there yesterday. It was pretty choppy. Everything was all stirred up. Let's go check out what Brando's up to. I just heard that alarm go off. Oh yeah. He is up here getting that gold. Oh yeah.
Take him up to 8 colors.
He's got about 8 sitting up in there, guys. So that's not bad thus far. I've got another bucket for you too. So you ain't getting out of this one. All right, guys. Let's get back to it. That way I keep him busy. There we go. So we're almost there, guys. We're almost about a quarter of the bucket down on this guy here. And we got the yellow guy. And then we're going to be back over there at the gold cube after I wash these mats out over there at our wash tub. So let's keep this booger full. She loves to be fed. Now, for those who are new to the channel, this two-stage is our third prototype. We turn around at a tornado come through the township of Endeavor, destroyed our first and second prototype, totally demolished them, threw them out in our swamp. We had to go fishing for them. And both of them were a total loss. So Brandon and I were in a pickle. We turned around, had to make something fast so we can get our materials done. So we did here. We got this footer all built up. It took us roughly about 2 to 3 months worth of R&D, but we finally got it. She has been a gift. Let's check down and get it. That gold keeps on coming up out of these mats. Back over there at that gold cube. There we go. Let's keep her full. Lots of rich black sand up in this. Actually, I was quite surprised about that, being how high we were on that gravel bar. There probably is a majority of it down below there, about just a few feet. That could just be all nothing but gravel and the black sand. So when you're out and about, be sure to keep that in mind when you're out panning. See those high mounds out in the streams, creeks, or rivers? Give them a look. They most likely got a little bit of gold. Now gold likes to hide in areas like roots, moss, behind rocks, anything where it can just tuck itself in tight, because gold doesn't like to move. That's kind of the thing about it. Gold chooses the path of least resistance. We're about there. Making double sure that nothing's getting past the sifter. Down to about the quarter bucket here. I'm going to go ahead, stop here, and once I'm finished with this, we'll be onward to our yellow one over here, guys. And then we'll be off over there to our wash tub with everything today. So the time has finally come. We are down to the bottom of the bucket, guys. That's going to go ahead and pull right up in here into our two-stage, and then we are off to that yellow bucket that you see there. So stay tuned, guys. We're about to get there. All right, now that I can hear myself think, we are finally done with that white bucket, guys. We're going to let these two mats down below here finally go ahead and drain off, and then we're off to the wash tub. This will be one batch of 2 that we're going to do today. And then Brandon already knows the business. I got to go ahead, go dig up the other bucket that I done got finished up. So let's get to run that over on the Gold Cube as well. So guys, this here is going to be our bottom mat from our first run, guys. We're going to go ahead, collect all this stuff up, get it set aside. We're going to go ahead and run that yellow bucket here real short like. So on these mats, if you are new to the channel, these are our premium mother load sluice mats that we purchased from Gold Hog. Guys, these are absolutely amazing mats when it comes down to the quality, capture the gold. I don't know any other mat that does it quite as well as Gold Hog does. We've tried a few, and we've kind of just said, to heck with it, we're going to stay with these. We got all sorts of different ones that we run in all of our other machines, especially our Gold Hog Mini Piglet that we use every once in a great while. So we're going to go ahead and finish up washing these guys, get everything all set up, and we'll be ready for round 2. It happens. Guys, it is time for round 2. We're going to go ahead and get this one up in this booger and let's rock it out. Well guys, I carry some other additional baffles up in this machine because it's so gosh darn powerful. It just basically makes a river rapid out of this machine. So I had to slow it down just a little bit, calm it down a little bit in here. That's why we got these baffles. All they are is simple file box pieces. Again, 100% out of strap, guys. Can't beat that. Alright. Less talk and more shove. Really nothing. So guys, this stuff was absolute slop. I could not believe how much of this was absolutely insane. So I'm going to go ahead and let him talk, and you guys get to see more as we go. There we go, that's a whole lot better in here. Woo. Alright guys, let's get her done. Now as I said in Sunday's episode, I did the best I could to get as much material as possible in all the right places. This stuff here is everything that was sitting up in that moss. Do our best to get it all washed up today, and that all you see here will be in another episode for next Sunday. Alright guys, you know the drill. I'm going to go ahead and get this finished, guys. We're going to check on Brando in just a minute just to see how well he's doing over there, if he's got any more colors. So guys, at the time of this recording, the Rockhound channel is officially 239 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Guys, we can feel that 500 subscribers, we can almost taste it, guys. So please be sure to subscribe, hit that notification button, and if you like today's episode, please be sure to leave us a like. Alright guys, let's continue on. We got all this fucking yet to go. Let's see what we get afterwards. Guys, this actually was a super rich bucket. Like the white one there, just loads of black sand. It's just insane. And this machine is perfect for doing this kind of work. So we usually use this one. Go ahead, get all the material down to a minimum. Then we'll run it back over here at the cold cube. That takes it all the way down to just a bare minimal amount of black sand and our fine gold guys. So when we finish this up, we're going to go ahead and see how well she does. Alright, that's everything guys. We're going to let this run for about, I don't know, about 2 minutes or so guys. Cut her down, let this all drain real nicely, and then it's off to the wash table. I'll see you there. Good morning, everybody. Oh. I had to pause yesterday. Everything all squared away. Finish up what Brando had to do over there. So we're going to go ahead finish up getting these mats washed. Then we're going to go ahead and take this through a couple other steps. I'm going to take all the big gritty gravels out, pan those, see if there's anything big in there. Maybe. If there is. So hang tight guys, we're about to go ahead and get this finished, and then I got to go over and square away what Brando left behind. Now before we continue, I wanted to quick show you guys what I do personally when it comes down to materials that I'll be running here on the Gold Cube. So I turn around and I take this through a 3-stage process. So my first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull out all the aggregate that's going to be in here in 2 stages. My apologies, I can't seem to make words today. So here I turn around and use this strainer. Got out all the bigger pebbles as you see there. Now we're going to dry these and we're going to crush them later with the Cobra Crusher, and we're going to see what's in that. That's going to go the same thing for all of this here. Now I did this one through that strainer, a classifier, which basically brings it down to fine dust and black sand. So that's what's in here in the orange tote. Now like I said before, we're going to dry up both of these. Later on, we're going to go ahead and probably roast and then crush these, because I already had with my jeweler's loop over there and had a gander at some of the bits that were sitting in here, so I saw little gleams of what appeared to be gold in both of these buckets after panning them. So I know there's some good stuff still stuck in these ones here. So those will be dried up and we will be crushing those and liberating the gold from these. So sadly guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. Just playing out of time with all the stuff that I got to get finished down there in the basement shop. We still have a little bit more to do on Brandon's side that I just got to go ahead and make certain it's all perfect before it goes down through that Gold Cube. Now if you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to leave us a like. Be sure that you are subscribed. Make certain you hit that notification button. And if you did enjoy today's episode, leave us a comment down below. Now, before we close tonight, I'm going to go ahead and show you a few things. We got stuff going on this Tuesday coming up. We got a few things that are going to be up onto the Graves Mark IV facet machine, which I will show you down here below if you guys can take a look. Those are some beautiful stones that we found last Sunday out there on the Wisconsin River. And boy, oh boy, was I shocked to see them come up out of that gravel. So do not miss this Tuesday's episode, guys. We're going to be running all those over here on the Graves Mark IV machine. And on top of all that, guys, we are on the road to 500 subscribers. It would mean so much to us if you would subscribe today. Guys, we have a huge amount of stuff that we'll be doing if we reach our goal of 500 subscribers. We're going to be doing 10 stones for 10 lucky subscribers. And on top of all of that, guys, we've got bags of pay dirt that we're going to be putting out to 10 lucky subscribers in that drawing in a live event. And each one of these bags of sand is going to have a faceted gemstone among all the rest of these ones that you see right about in here, guys. These are absolute beautiful stones that we have done, shoot, this whole summer. I've been out here tinkering around. This machine's been running constantly, guys. So you never know what you might find in that lucky bag of sands that you might win. And also on top of that, guys, I want to make certain that I recommend to get yourself the Rock Hounds Handbook and the National Audubon Society Field Book of Rocks and Minerals, guys. This thing is absolutely insane. Excellent color photos. Perfect for every rock hound out there. And on top of that, guys, there's also a bunch of other recommendations out there. Go check out AskJeffWilliams.com, and also a couple other guys that are out there, Pioneer Polly, and our guys up here in Wisconsin. We've got Flower Gold Wizards and our boy D Ventures. Oh boy, I've been catching up on him. He's doing pretty good, but I think I'm on his heels. So guys, until next Sunday, guys, I'll see ya next time.